ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My name is Success, and I'm one of the team organizers for the Royal Polo that is happening on the 4th of December in Rustenburg. So my task is to do the fashion show on the day, and on the fashion show, we're doing the fashion show in the presidential marquee, where we're expecting your high profile and your high spenders on the day. So we just want to give them a feel of fashion, which is not just fashion by high fashion sense, which is we include 3 top designers, South African top designers, Urapeleng Mudutli, Divine Lifestyles, and also Kele Foko. These are one of our top designers that have done all the fashion runways in South Africa. So
the strategy that we've used is really just saying, you know what, we can't do it alone as a team, so let's get as many people on board as we can. Different friends, family, you know, like I said today, we unveiled Stone as our ambassador, someone being proudly Northwest, someone who can relate to the people of Phokeng, because even though we do know that most of our clients will be coming from Johannesburg, we want to make sure that we build a relationship with the locals from Phokeng in Rustenburg. So we thought of those things, and that was the strategy to say we want the Royal Polo Day to be about the people of Rustenburg and not to be about us as the team. And obviously we just thought of just saying, you know what, we really want this to go well. The response has been well. It is slow, but it is promising. Today was a great turnout. We are really realizing that, you know, the word is out there. We obviously have room always to grow more of it, but certainly the response is growing by the day.
Okay, so at the end of the day, what is that you want to see in terms of success?
So at the end of the day, what we define as success, obviously because we are running a business, so we want a sold out event. But more than anything, it's just to ensure that from our side, that we are providing a great quality event where people will leave that event really feeling like this was something to be excited about. We're super excited, we're super scared and nervous, but it's good nerves, you know, we're really looking forward to it. And we really hope to leave people with the same feeling that we have about it. It's a very special project, very close to our hearts, and we hope that, you know, in the years when it continues, we are able to keep the consistency going and have people coming back.
I mean, lastly, touching on consistency.
Yeah.
So you want to do it once a year, or do you want to do maybe?
Yeah, so like we said when we spoke in the media launch, it is an inaugural event. So this was just to say it's the beginning. We want to have it as an annual event, whether we decide to change the sporting code, whether we decide to change the location. But we want to say as Leteka, we always want to have one big event a year, and if we can have more, that is great. You know, we aren't limiting ourselves, but we are also saying that we're just taking baby steps. We want to do it gradually. We want to get it right the first time, and then we'll grow from there.
So what we can expect from the Polo Day?
So there's a lot to expect on the Polo Day. It is a 3-day weekend. Friday we have a polo coaching clinic. Friday is really focusing on community investment opportunities from our side as a company. We're saying that we want to introduce the sports to kids who were previously disadvantaged. We'll run a coaching clinic. They'll get to interact with the horses, see if they love the sport, and then we can see how we can grow them in the sport if they are looking forward to that. And then of course on the main day we've got our main matches. We've got a match that is going to be dedicated to raising funds to NGOs in the Phokeng area who work with GBV survivors. So we are very passionate about saying we also want to take care of the community. Of course, it's also about the fashion, the food, the cars, the horse races, everything that you can think of, and a hot lineup. We've got Shikana, we've got Msaki, we've got Questa, we've got Java, we've got Sirame Siditi, we've got Kulichana, and of course we've got Stone, who's also over and above and our ambassador, really is part of the family, someone who's passionate about this project as we are. So it is a jam-packed weekend, and then on Sunday we close it off with a theme party for our Sunday Soul Sessions, where we're just saying thank you for coming, let's relax, have a good time, and then we check out of Phokeng on Monday morning.
It's a wrap. Stone, you're an ambassador of the Royal Polo Day. What is your take on this initiative, especially when it comes to business style and the vibe itself?
I think, you know, this event comes at the right time because now with COVID, we've learned that we have to now stop trying to get big crowds, but we have to get big value crowds. So like we no longer want 1,000 people paying us $100. We want 100 people paying us $1,000. So for me, this event has been long overdue for Bokoni Bupirima. We've got world-class facilities chowing themselves there. So I'm just like a toast to the team for this initiative, and I hope they stick with it even through the difficult times.
You see, lastly, for the fact that it will empower small businesses.
Yeah.
Because that's the heart. I mean, we need to empower our own. We don't want people from Johannesburg to have their own stands there, but having the locals are pushing their brands. What do you think of that?
I think it's also a good thing to have a bit healthy mix of so that some of the local people can learn.
Yes.
Because greatness does rub off. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Mina, for me to decide to become a musician is because a certain world-class musician came to my school and they were able to inspire me. So I think let's do that. Let's as much as we're supporting these guys, let's show them also what a good standard is. So I'm very happy, and let's encourage more. That's going to be part of my work when I'm doing the interviews. I'll be driving people to come through and put their stands and their stalls there.
Okay. So what do you expect from this one?
Oh yeah, I'm expecting a party, man. I'm expecting fun. I'm praying to God that Pula doesn't come. It comes later, and we have a beautiful day like today is. A beautiful day, and we're able to have a good inaugural event. That's all I want. I don't know what to expect, but that's all I hope for.
Okay, that's a wrap. Thanks a lot, then. Hello, good people. I've got the big spender, the style, the money.
I'd like to achieve, by having a Polo Day is actually, and also taking it to Rustenburg, is to get the sport itself into the black community. As I've indicated earlier on, that even some of my friends that did not even know what polo is. So what we want to achieve is to expose our communities, black community, into the sport, and then also if the SMMEs in the Rustenburg area can also be empowered through this event. And over and above that, obviously what we want is people to come get together, network, and
So the lineup, I mean, the lineup is crazy, it's big.
Crazy,
so do you have locals also to be part of the lineup?
Yes, we do have the locals. One of them is actually Siramasiditi and Kulichene. And then we also have the DJs, the local DJs. We are still putting up that lineup. Everyone is just excited. We have a long list of them because of everyone is just being at home and there were no events, and now everyone just want to be part of that. So as soon as we've shortlisted those, then we will announce as well which DJs we are going with. You already know our artists, right? Your Questas and Javas.
Kulichana. So I love the fact that you also including or bringing together the fashion, whereby also empowering the locals, or maybe internationals, but for the fact that it's combining businesses and style, and it's business at the end of the day. So what came in your mind to say, let us come up with something different and something unique?
Yeah, you see, for us, especially for myself, I have been attending your Durban July for almost 7 years. I have also attended the Polo events and all that, and I noticed that, I think us blacks, we like dressing up, and then hence I thought, let's come up with this the theme as the sunset theme, because of it will blend as well, your reds, your oranges, colors.
Well, first of all, thank you for being here and for doing this. We really appreciate it. So the Royal Polo Day, I think, as we've said throughout the afternoon, is that it's our small baby, something we're very proud of. It's a concept that is really culminating from the last 20 months that we've experienced, not just as South Africa, but as the entire world. With the COVID-19 and the pandemic, events, hospitality, tourism and entertainment went to a standstill. We were brought to our knees. And you know what that did? It also highlighted and it shone a light on the gap between the haves and the have-nots. The smaller communities that are underserved were highlighted by that, and people that depend in this collective industry were left destitute without anything. So we thought, as the Royal Polo Day, we wanted to be counted amongst those, when you look back at history, who tried. maybe not successfully, but we tried to bring something that would not only revive, but to rebuild the events industry. And I think that is the core mission of the Royal Polo Day.
So for the Royal Polo Day, it also empowers small businesses.
Correct.
It's all about it's all about the style, the fashion, music, and entertainment. Are you? Because it looks like you're taking this, you make it international. Because I believe that's going to be in a calendar. How often you want to see these events happen?
So this is going to be our inaugural event, and essentially what we mean by that is that there will be more to come.
Yes.
We will not be a one-hit wonder, trust me. So we're hoping, we're praying, and we will work very hard for it to be an annual event.
Yes,
and we are going to be very critical and strategic in where we take it to. Because as like you said, there is an SME market that is incorporated into it. So that is always going to be on the back end of why we want to do this, to shine a light on those communities that are underserved, that have high potential, that have people that have this industry in it that would look for opportunities.